Welcome back. YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Andrew Zerhide. We get over to the gridiron, still about a month or so away from the regular season. Actually, probably 6 weeks, but training camps are starting up right here. Right. And a couple players who are playing on the franchise tag now, they weren't able to sign deals. Kirk Cousins being one of them, Le'Veon Bell another one. Mm-hmm. And this is Kirk Cousins' second year under the franchise tag. So he's making tons of money, but he doesn't have the long-term deal. Do you see him being someone what the Redskins want to keep? He's a pretty good quarterback, and it just seems like no one's paid him, and it's kind of odd because, he might not be one of the top tier, like a Breeze or Brady, Roethlisberger, but he's pretty darn good.
Yeah. He is. He's definitely an above-average quarterback. I mean, you look at his stats. He's definitely a solid quarterback. A lot of people thought that the Jets were going to try to sign him, but now he's doing the franchise tag for a second year. So that kind of ruins the Jets' plans. I mean, the Jets really need a quarterback. They haven't had one in a while. I definitely agree with you. Kirk Cousins is a very solid quarterback, and I think he's going to get his contract eventually.
Right, you just wait. You have to wait.
Right.
Probably next year. He'll probably get this contract next year because if you franchise tag someone the second year, you pay extra. And then if it's third, it's some transitional tag. And I believe it's a pretty high premium, 30 or 40% more than the franchise tag, so you're not going to do that. Le'Veon Bell, for the Steelers, they couldn't reach a contract extension, so he plays on the franchise tag, something like $12 million. Yeah. He's another guy who's wildly important, but the problem is these NFL teams don't want to guarantee contracts, don't want to guarantee money, and the players know that it's a big risk to play, so they don't want to sign a long-term deal unless they're getting more guaranteed money. Is that ever going to change?
Yeah, it's really unfortunate with NFL players. A lot of them, they have really short careers, and the guaranteed money is always so minimal. You see these guys sign these big contracts, but really only like a quarter of that money is guaranteed, and really the end of the contract, the last few years, is always team controlled, so they could just cut you.
Right.
We were talking before in terms of getting this changed, like in baseball, everything's
guaranteed. Yeah.
Like the Pablo Sandoval contract, that's all guaranteed. He's getting all that money.
Right.
You think in the NFL, that's the sport where really you risk your body the most. And it makes sense from a financial standpoint. You don't want to guarantee money for someone who's just going to
get hurt. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's such a risk, health-wise.
Right, for the player.
Yeah, for the players. And it's not good for them. And I think the only way to make it to change is if they strike.
Right.
And to get everyone to get on the same page, all these players to strike, it's going to be tough.
It is.
Especially because the average NFL career is only a couple of years. So for some players, that's half their NFL career if they take a year off to strike.
They don't have many options.
Right, they don't have many options, and it's just unfortunate. I wish there would be more guaranteed money, but I just don't see that changing anytime soon.
At some point in the next collective bargaining, maybe they do something, and the NFL the league wants more games. They want to go to 18 games and cut. So maybe at some point the players will have a little bit of leverage, but you're right, it's hard to get that leverage and get everyone on the same page.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like it'll happen anytime soon. Right. Going back to the field, Julian Edelman saying that talk of Patriots going 19-0 is, quote, stupid.
Right.
But do we have to consider that? This team's pretty stacked.
I mean, they are stacked. I actually looked at some ESPN power rankings recently, and the Patriots I think they were close to a 10 rating, and then the number 2 team was the Packers, and they were like a 4.7.
Wow.
So the Patriots in theory, are twice as good as the second best team in the NFL.
Right.
So, 19-0, I definitely think is a realistic. I think it's realistic for this season. I think it's stupid for the players to talk about it.
Right, exactly.
Because you're not trying to go undefeated. You want to win every game. You got to take it week by week. So to say we're going to win the championship and not lose at all at this point, I think is stupid. I agree with Julian Edelman.
Right.
But I think it's definitely an option. Some people have been talking this season might be boring. Because we're going to blow out every team.
Right. And then get to the playoffs and it's all there.
Exactly. So I think it's, what was it, 2007 when they almost did it?
Yeah.
That team wasn't nearly as stacked as this team.
Right. This team has a lot of depth. Obviously Brady was, I don't know if some people say more in his prime or less in his prime. Randy Moss was there. But this team is deep. They have a lot of weapons, running backs, receivers. So it's going to be interesting to see mini camps open, or the rookie camps open up soon, and then training camps, and then the regular season will be here before we know it. We'll take our final break. When we come back, we'll head to the board, and we'll go to our top 5 teams in the AFC for this week. Next week, we'll do the NFC. This week, we are doing the AFC. You're watching YCN Sports Talk.